See the commercial club over there, which is where our chargers are. Turning right. Older lady in that car, and yeah, I mean, this technology would be amazing for older people who are getting towards the end of their driving life and relieve them of their duties, but keep them active. There's a little Cupra Born, another electric car. Interesting. So this is good. This is good. We just learned something. Alright. So what's happened is we've just arrived at Albury at the commercial club where the Tesla Supercharger 16 bay V4 chargers are at. And instead of it taking us into the car park, the multi-story car park, it has pulled us over to the side of the road, across the road from the car park. And on the display it says, yeah, preconditioning battery for fast charging, we knew that, but site located on level 1. So I think that would normally do that even just with your nav options, but it's pulled us over to the curb, and then clearly it doesn't want to do any more. So what I might have to do is I'll take over now, and I'll get into the garage and then try and re-enable FSD and see where we go from there. So we're pulling in now. I see the needle is grey, so I'm going to enable autopilot. I've got to keep catching myself. Full self-driving now, and there's a car behind us unfortunately, but it's okay, they're gone. Alright, so we've activated. We're in the lower floor of the commercial club multi-story car park, and what I'd like it to do is find the Tesla charging ramp. And what it's actually doing is going very slowly. We're 3Ks, and another oncoming driver is going to be wondering what the hell we're doing. So I'm just giving it a little gas encouragement, so it should turn right here. Should turn right here. I'm just going to let it play out. Looks like it's going to take us out of the car park. And if I was to enable it now, and it doesn't want to do that, I'm going to do this bit so that doesn't look like it understands contextually inside here where it needs to go to get to the charging. When I think about it, probably just in the nav says go to level 1, and it doesn't understand where this on-ramp to level 1 is. Oh, now it is. That's cool. So that's cool. And we're going up to the first level. Okay, now what's it going to do? So it's on a very severe angle, and we've just come to a stop. So it can't see further. I'm going to give it a little encouragement. Little encouragement. Now it's got visibility, and now it's turning left. That was interesting. So it would have lost visibility because of the angle, perhaps. So this is very important in terms of testing multi-story car parks. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, and now we're going to take a second ramp for no reason at all. Now it's got excited about ramps, and it's taking more of them. We don't need to come up to this level. But I'm guessing it doesn't have any sense of, you know, the Z-axis, if you like, how vertical it is. And now we're going to take another ramp, so we're just going to the top of this multi-story car park, apparently. Amazing. Now this, will it do the same, or will it? It's very cautious. Obviously I think it's got limited ability, but it's come up that one. It wasn't as severe, and it's going to find a parking spot. Okay, what are you doing? You're not in the parking bay, where we're going to try and turn around now. Stop. Yeah, cool. So it went for a park, and then it bailed on it, and maybe it's just got more of an appetite for another level. But yeah, so the car has no understanding. These all probably appear as the same flat level that it needs to navigate to. So more of a front, back, left, right thing than a, hey, I need to drive up a level to get to the next bit. Okay, and the nav has cleared. So this is interesting. So without a route set, and we're in a multi-story car park, it has plenty of options, right? It could have driven to the end of that row, but chose not to. It chose to take us up here. And then it gets to this point where it's like struggling to see. I'll give it a bit more encouragement. And And the reason I'm saying it's struggling to see is you can see the needle goes right back to the car, so it has no sort of confidence, and then now it's backing up. And I think it's going for this. Now this is really interesting. There are 2 ramps at either end of this car park. In the last level it took that one, and then this level it's taking this one. I don't know how it's making that decision. And now it's going to try and park us again? No? Decide to bail on that. This is really weird. Very, like, I love this as a test. I'm just going to let it run because there's no traffic around. I've got all the time in the world. And we're learning, so this is good. I think this is the stumbling block. I think as it loses visibility, it doesn't want to drive forward because there's a risk there. I'm, as a human, going to, I understand how multi-story car parks work, so I'm going to accelerate knowing that there's nothing ahead of us. And then this bit is weird. Like, what are you doing now? Okay, so now it's going to try and reverse. We're fine, no problems with the poles or anything. Just kind of got itself into a sticky angle there. I mean, this whole environment, this whole situation would change if there was traffic everywhere. We've kind of got the luxury of time. We've got solar inverters over there, which is cool. I've never actually been up to this on the Commercial Club car park, and I think we are at the top now. So here's where things get fun. Is it going to turn us around and take us down, or is it just going to park us up and give up? But man, quite the view out of the side, actually. That's awesome. Okay, and now we've got a down ramp, and it's going to take us... no, so there's a parking, and then the down ramp. And it's going to take us into a park. I think it was chasing a down ramp there. Alright, so we just finished supercharging, and now I've plugged in a destination, and we're off on our next adventure. But first, let's see if this thing can navigate out of a multi-story car park. Down, very good. Excellent, good job, car. This is very steep, like very steep angle. Nice. Come on, make a decision. Yes. Not my choice, but I'm sure that will work. We are going the wrong way, so there is that. It's the arrow on the ground saying we're meant to be coming this way, but interesting, it's drawing an arrow on the ground that is actually the wrong way. But anyway, we just successfully navigated out of a multi-story car park. Clearly going up that was challenging, but yeah, this is good information, a good test.